week 39 of the $100,000 stock challenge, and man, I got a super jam-packed video for you guys today. But do me a favor, man, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. With that being said, I'm gonna stop yapping and dive directly into the video. But as you can see by that title, I'm gonna be talking about the best 4 stocks to buy in the month of November. Once again, this is not financial advice or anything that I say or anyone else. You hear us talk about these stocks, please make sure you do your own research and understand what you're buying and understand how to properly invest your money, right? That's always the most important thing. And also, when you're buying stocks, don't forget to, if you're buying, trading, whatever, man, make sure you set your stop loss, because the main thing we don't want to do when investing is seeing a green play turn red. So make sure that you always have your stop loss placed. And if you guys don't know how to set your stop loss in any situation, please just comment down below. 1, I'll answer it in the comments. And then 2, I will make a separate video if you guys don't know how to properly set a stop loss and at what percentages that you should set a stop loss at as well. But I'm gonna stop yapping and talk about the 4 stocks, right? Number 1 on the chopping block, I'm talking about SoFi, ticker symbol SOFI, right? SoFi Technology. Man, I remember I got in this play at $18, right? And at 18, I'm saying, man, SoFi is gonna go to $30 to $40, right? And we just set a new record high of $31.34, right? All-time high. Finally broke over 30. It been trading at $29 line for the longest, and it dropped back down to like $24, and it kind of come back up to 29 when we finally broke an all-time high in SoFi. Now this is the road for us to go to $40, right? So if it's going to $40, man, it's still a great play to buy. Everybody gonna ask, hey Shug, what's the best price to buy in SoFi? Honestly, it's gonna do a pullback, right? We don't want to buy too high, right? But you know, we could always, this is gonna come back down to like $28, maybe even a 27 range for sure, and that's gonna be the new buy-in spot of SoFi, right? Or since, like I said, it's going to $40 and you don't want to miss out, you can always dollar cost average into this, right? You can't get it into it now because we know it's going to $40 as well, right? So that decision is up for you to make. I know you can always just be patient. That's the number 1 goal. Always don't try to buy on the high in the stocks, but I am telling you, this is going to $40. I've been saying this since it was $18, it's going to $40. It has absolutely killed earnings and it's going to continue to kill earnings, and it's going to go to $40. I'm telling you, man. SoFi, number 1 on the block. The second stock that I want to talk about right now is United Healthcare, ticker symbol UNH. Man, I've been telling you guys, fuck the noise. Don't worry about the rumors don't worry about what anybody was saying, man. I told you guys start buying this at $240, bro. $240. This play is going to $600, but before we hit the 600 mark, it's gonna, of course, you know, go to $400, right? The reason why I personally don't have this stock on my radar is because, 1, it is a little too expensive for me to buy. I know I did buy in it at first and made some money, but in order for me to build out proper positions in my portfolio, I just knew it was going to be possible for me to do it, right? But if it is in your budget, I am highly recommending that you buy United Healthcare. It has, forget the CEOs, forget the lawsuit that they did, forget all that. They have been continuing to kill earnings quarter after quarter after quarter after quarter after quarter after quarter, and they will continue to do so. I'm telling you, this is a great company to have in your portfolio. If you don't want to swing trade it, you don't want to do anything, if you just want to, hey, you know what? I'm just looking for a stock to have in my portfolio. I just want to hold on it for forever, never sell it. United Healthcare is that number 1 company, and probably one of the best companies out of the 4 that I'm going to talk about, right? United Healthcare is number 1. Like I said, it's just too pricey for me to personally buy, but everything about the analytics, the company, the earnings, A+, all around the board. Every category, A+. I promise you, United Healthcare is the one that you want in your portfolio without a doubt. Going to my second one, it is Rocket Lab, right? Rocket Lab Corporation's ticker symbol RKLB. Rock Lab is another company that has been killing earnings as well and is going to continue to dominate. This is a play that's going to $100. It's going to take a little while, right? It's going to take the scenic route to go to $100. So you got time to build out some solid positions in this company right here, right? When I say I don't want to really put a rough target on it, but it's the company is still growing, and of course, with every company gonna faces growing pains and things of nature. But they have been buying a lot of companies. They let me just go back. Rock Lab, they put satellites into space, right? That's mainly what they do. They're in the aviation sector. My personal prediction, by I'm gonna say June, I'm gonna give myself a good bit of time. If June 2026, this is gonna be on a border of $100. I am so serious. This is a great company to build out positions or rinse and repeat. When you see this stock come down to that $54 range, I even caught it at 48 on the last rinse and repeat, you can ride it up as well. I'm telling you, this is another great company to have in your portfolio. Is going to boom. But I'm not building out positions in this company. I'm mostly just rinsing and repeating this company personally, right? The next company that you guys definitely should have in your portfolio / rinse and repeat is Applied Digital, ticker symbol APLD. Sorry about that, but this is another great company. I know Coach, when I say Coach Chris Sain, put this one on my radar, and I did a lot of research on it. It's been growing in the past 3 months. If you got this when he spoke on this, well, he actually started talking about Applied Digital back in July when this was damn near at like $8. So man, if you caught this play, you're up. I'm not gonna lie. This one is crazy. And personally, I didn't see what Coach saw in it at first, right? That is why Coach, he calls himself the technician. He doesn't miss. And like I said, I personally not going to invest in anything that I don't understand how the company makes money or what they do. That's just being ignorant, right? But I did miss out on it. But I did come back, reevaluate it, and I do see this company going to $60 as well. But like I said, don't just take my word for it. Do your own research. But man, this was a major home run, man. Major home run, up 226% year to date, man. That's kind of insane. It has been booming. But I do want to talk about, a lot of people say, man, I don't really want to rinse and repeat. I really just want to do options or whatever, right? That's all I want to do is focus on options. But man, so far this month alone, I have made over $800 doing the options, right? I mean, not doing options, simply just doing rinse and repeating on a lot of these stocks, right? I made a good money on United Healthcare, right? I made $187. RGTI, I made $28.55. Robinhood, I made $112. SoFi, I made $476 on these stocks, right? This is the proof. This is my profit and loss statement. Realize profit and loss statements. And as you can see, this is what I'm up, right? This is what I'm up so far in the month of October, right? And the month is not over. I'm going to continue to rinse and repeat, right? I'm telling you, learn to rinse and repeat. You don't always have to take options to make money in the stock market. You guys really need to realize that options is not the only way, right? The only time you should do short-term options, if you really know what you're doing, if you really know how to get in there, get it out there, right? Me personally, I'm not gonna never lie to you guys or try to put out a fake narrative that I'm doing something and I'm doing this and I'm really not. What I'm personally doing is rinse and repeating heavily and then taking extended leaps on options, right? That is something I'm doing well. That is what has been working for me. I am not currently day trading yet. I am not comfortable day trading yet. And I gave a lot of reasons why. Yes, I know how to day trade. I'm just, just focusing on what's working and continue to build a base knowledge of what's working for me before I hop into options and do day trading, because that's a whole different ballpark. It's a whole different ball game, right? But that's all I got for this video. See you guys next week. Peace.